Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way. And I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised by Watford's performance against Leeds United last night. Firstly, to everyone watching this, if you do celebrate, happy Easter weekend to you all. I hope it's very peaceful for you, and I hope you're going to be eating lots of chocolate. I've got a few Easter eggs behind me there that I'll be tucking into shortly. But yeah, very, very impressed by Tom Cleverley's first match in charge of Watford at Vicarage Road. It ended 2-2 in the end, and Watford led for a large proportion of the second half as well. We'll touch on all of that and the goals in just a moment, because there were some great goals in the game yesterday. But first, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking the button down below. Leave a like on the video and don't forget to let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section as well. But yes, let's start off with the goals. And let's start off with the team actually as well, and the formation that Tom Cleverley set out, because we did see a change of formation. 3 centre-backs in the team and 2 wing-backs. Jamal Lewis and Ryan Andrews playing as wing-backs. Then we had Matty Pollock, Francisco Sierralta and Ryan Porteous as the 3 centre-backs. Ryan Porteous kind of played in the far left, Sierralta kind of in the middle, and then Matty Pollock was the right centre-back of the 3. And I thought largely, you know, we were very, very impressive from the outset in the game, from the first minute really. The high press Watford implemented was really, really refreshing to see. I'll take you back to our last few games under Valère and Ismaël, and I felt Watford were really passive under Ismaël towards the end. We seemed afraid to kind of maraud forward at any points really. And this has been a really refreshing and uplifting change for me in Tom Cleverley's first couple of games in charge of Watford. And the first goal came through Vacuum Bio. Some great play down the left-hand side. Espria put a lovely ball into the middle. Dennis had a shot, was saved by the goalkeeper, and the ball fell to Vacuum Bio, who actually struck the ball with a really, really clean connection. Probably the sweetest strike I've ever seen Vacuum Bio have in a Watford shirt. And yeah, Vacuum Bio, fair play to him. He hasn't scored for quite a while. He put Watford 1-0 up in this game. However, unfortunately, it wasn't to be for Watford. Somerville for Leeds, who, for me personally, is probably the best player I've seen Watford face this season. He is unreal. You know, I think he scored against Watford in the reverse fixture actually as well. And watching him at Vicarage Road yesterday, you know, he is some player. He really, really is. And he had a great strike right into the far corner. Daniel Batman couldn't save it. And yeah, that put Watford 1-1 at that point in the game. And just before half-time, Emmanuel Dennis, with the quality he has, made a great run down the right-hand side. He cuts back inside. There's a couple of step-overs and curls the ball into the far corner, past Ivan Meslier in the Leeds goal. And yeah, Watford went into half-time 2-1 up, and I was doing a live watch-along here on the Watford Way for the match. And I was pleasantly surprised at how well Watford had played firstly, and actually surprised again by how poor Leeds were. And I actually think Watford made Leeds look poor. I don't think Leeds were that poor themselves. They've got quality players and they're in the position they're in the table for a reason. They're unbeaten in 2024. The goal Vacuum Bio scored was the first goal they'd conceded this year from open play, which shows how good they've been defensively. So yeah, for me personally, very shocked to be winning at half-time. Unfortunately, late on in the second half, Watford conceded what I would call a scrappy goal. I'm not going to put the blame on anyone in particular, because I think when we look at the overall performance that Watford put out, it was so refreshing. I was really impressed, and actually I felt proud to be a Watford fan again. I felt proud to support the club, and hopefully Gino Pozzo and Scott Duxbury might look at Tom Cleverley and say, actually, let's give him a chance next season. So we'll have to see what happens in regards to Tom Cleverley's managerial future. But so far, so good. Unbeaten in his first 2 games. Beaten Birmingham City by 1-0, and holding the what were Championship leaders 2-2 at Vicarage Road. Leeds had to beat Watford yesterday to go above Ipswich back to the top of the league. And Watford, through a great performance, managed to hinder their title hope. So fair play to Watford, fair play to Leeds as well. It's a really good game of football. And yeah, we move on to the next game as Watford face West Bromwich Albion away from home on Monday afternoon. So make sure you join me here on the Watford Way for that. I'll be live here doing a watch along as per usual for all our away games. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. So happy Easter, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.